are gonna get better now. But you're still a drunken slob. Things are gonna get better now. You wish you still lived with mom.
That's right. Hope you're having a great Friday. As always, thank you for listening to Headbangers and Hooligans. It's yours truly, Scum Malicious. And as you can tell by the title, it's not about music. It's a bit of a rant. You know how I do this. Topic that just kind of, that I see, and I see a lot of it, and I got to comment on it, and it bothers me, and, I have to give my opinion on it. And some of you might like it, and some of you might hate it. But like I always say, it's therapy for me. And we are talking about the youth of today. And probably tying a few subjects with it, because I always see the thing with bullying, which is beyond ridiculous now. And I guess for the age group, we'll say the ages of 13 to 19. We'll just go with teenagers, right? If you're almost turning 20, we'll throw you in here too. If you're going to be 20 in a couple months, yeah, you're still a teenager. But where does all this come from? This fucking anger, right? Like kids beating the fuck out of other kids because they feel like beating them up. We've all seen the fucking YouTube videos and kids getting fucked up just because they're different. And I'm going to show my age here a little bit. There was that kind of shit when I was going to high school, but not to the level that it is now. And a lot of that has to do with the fucking social, media sites. And girls can be really fucking mean. I'm not saying guys can't, but girls really hate other girls. I think I mentioned this before, but look at that slut. Look at that bitch. Because the way she walks or the clothes she wears, the way she looks, might not even know her. Don't know a fucking thing about her, but you're going to rip her apart because she's a girl. And maybe some of the guys find her cute. But the level of bullying is just fucking, it really is on just a different level. We teased each other back in the day. I remember when I got my first spiked haircut. Yes, I said spiked haircut. I was one of the originators of that. At least that's what I say, because it makes me feel good about myself. But, I got the nickname Hair Pie. Like, oh, look, the little spikes in your head, you're Hair Pie. And guys would pat me on the head. There could be worse nicknames. Yeah, you want to associate me with a woman's muff? I'm good with that. Did I just show my age there again by saying the word muff? Well, sorry. I could say snatch like I did last week, but anyway, that's a whole other story. But it's just really ridiculous. And it's just so fucking mean. And these kids that are doing the bullying, right? And that are angry, they're fucking spoiled brats. They have everything. Most of them. Alright? Why are you driving a nicer car than most adults? You shouldn't be. And another thing that fucking bothers me is a lot of these fucking spoiled brats that are running their fucking mouth and being mean to other kids at school. Their parents defend them. Oh, he's such a good kid. Or if it's a girl, they do the same thing. She's just a good kid. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not good kids. If they're fucking being mean to other kids and picking on other kids, they're not good kids. And quit fucking defending them, fucking ass maggots. I'm tired of that shit too. Yeah, I just, some of the shit that I see, it's just like, it's driving me fucking crazy. Seen a video, this was a couple years ago in Texas, the two girls that were like 16, and they fucking killed a girl. They beat her to death, and of course they videoed themselves the whole time doing it. Thank you. I'm glad you did that, so we could put your fucking stupid asses in prison, you dumb twats. And you know what? I take it back. This is terrible. How many times have I said this, that I hate this word? But you know what? They're both cunts. Go to prison. You beat a girl to death and supposedly she posted something on, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. They didn't like it. So you know what you do? You kill her. Fuck you. And now their lives are ruined, and their families' lives are all fucked up because they've lost 2 daughters. They're going to be in prison. And that girl's family, how fucking terrible is that? You lose your daughter, she gets killed by 2 teenagers because of something she posted. It's just insane to me. And not all kids are bad. I'm not saying that. You should be enjoying your years. If you're a 16-year-old kid right now, you should be having fun. These are the best years of your life. Because trust me, if you go to college, which a lot of you will, some of you won't, a lot of you will. But really after, I'll just say 22. For some kids it's at 18 that the real shit starts. But once real life hits, and you're the one that's got to pay that fucking cell phone bill and the insurance on that fucking car, or make payments on a car that your parents aren't fucking buying for you, and pay rent and food and all that shit. You're like, wow, I want to go back. I want to go back home. It was nice waking up and beating off the fucking magazine before school, right? Got me the new Black Tail magazine that mom didn't know about, that I bought at the fucking porn store. Great. My weekly allowance, I buy these porn magazines, I beat off to it, go to school, come back home, play fucking Grand Theft Auto 8 and till 8, then do homework for half an hour, because mom, it's okay if I get C's because I'm still going to get in college because they're going to pay for fucking college. I'm really overgeneralizing, I know it, just assuming that all kids are that way. They're not. I mean, my kids are awesome. They're good kids. And I know what you're saying. Oh, yeah, everybody else's kids are a bunch of fucking assholes, but your kids are awesome, right? Well, they are. My daughter will be 13 in June. She loves school. She loves doing her homework. She likes to draw pictures. My son, he'll be 17 in May. You know what he does? He busts his ass working a fucking job. He's about ready to buy his first car with his own money. I'm going to help him with the insurance because he's paying for the fucking car. It's just some of these kids are just, I don't understand why they're so fucking mean and angry. It can't be that fucking bad, right? See another story. I don't remember where it was at, but it's all over our fucking entire country. This shit's happening. Kids committing suicide because people being mean to them, or just being rotten to them. Can you imagine that? That's fucking terrible. It's just ridiculous that we've got kids like this that want to be so mean to somebody that they make them kill themselves. And we're not all going to get along. We're all different, right? you know. And I do make fun of the emo bands, and I'll tell you, here's the reason why. If you're a 15, 16-year-old kid, and there's some girl that ripped your heart out, that does suck. I get it. I've been there. Believe it or not, I've been there. I've had some girls fucking just rip my heart out. But you know what? There's so many women out there. It's like 3 to 1. It used to be. I don't know what the population differential is now between men and women. But at one time it was like 3 to 1. There are so many women out there. Like I always say, every shape, size, and color. And we all like different things. But I'm telling you, your girls out there, don't be fucking like, oh my God, she broke up with me. I've been listening to Taking Back Sunday for 2 weeks and I just want to jump off a bridge. Fuck that shit. You got your whole life ahead of you. Don't be jumping off a bridge for no bitch. And no girl should be fucking jumping off a bridge for no cocksucker either. Right? I know there's guys out there that are fucking pricks. And don't be, listen, and I am being straight up right here. I get it. It's a different world. I mean, I was watching a movie and these fucking kids were at a party and they're popping pills and snorting lines. What the fuck, man? Where was that party at when I was in high school? I'm kidding. I don't like seeing it. Kids are going to experiment. Kids are going to do shit. And I'm saying kids, I'm talking teenagers. Remember that age group that we're kind of referring to here. I get it. My kids are going to do shit that I don't know about. I'm okay with that because I did shit that my mom didn't know about. Ugh. But just be better people, right? In it. And I know what you're saying. You're like, wow. So you're telling the kids that they got to be better, but adults are still fucking assholes everywhere, which is true. But how are we going to get better? All right, the next generation. We're all raising these kids. We're all trying to do the best we can, right? Some of us are better at it than others, right? I know there's better parents than me. I'm not gonna lie. Am I the perfect role model for my children? Probably not. But I know this. Uh, they know that I love them, and they know that their mom loves them, and that they have family that cares about them, and they also know to have respect for adults and other people, right? And it's what it comes down to. And I get it. Kids are cruising down the road, listening to their music that I probably can't fucking stand. I'm not gonna lie about that. But when I was in high school, I was listening to music that, that the older generation couldn't stand my fucking music. So it just goes on and on. When my son's my age, which just fucking blows my mind, but he'll be like, what are these fucking kids listening to now? Of course, my kid's got good taste, though, in music. He listens to a lot of shit that I listen to. Well, what I mean by that, not a lot of the metal. He's not a big metalhead. He likes some of the punk bands I listen to, but he likes a lot of the 80s stuff that I listen to. That's right, 38 Special, Pat Benatar, Stevie Nicks, Human League, fucking that kind of shit. The Outfield. Yeah, that's how we fucking roll. But I just gotta be better. Come on, right? And I want parents that have these fucking asshole kids. Quit making fucking excuses for them. Sorry, that sentence didn't come out right, but quit making excuses for your brat fucking kids. Oh, honey, you don't want that for supper? Oh, I'll make you a completely different supper. Yeah, Mom, you know I don't eat that shit. He's such a good kid. He gets, he's got a C average, which that's what I had. I'm just saying, quit fucking, like, you know, don't be sitting there nurturing a fucking brat, rubbing his fucking belly and his shoulders when there's nothing wrong with him. Get off your fucking ass and do some, and quit playing fucking video games for 12 hours a day. Go outside and, I don't care, take a fucking walk. Quit trying to be fucking cool, because you're not that cool. And you will find that out. I'm kind of like focused on 16, but it gets younger and younger. You got 14-year-old boys fucking having kids with 13-year-old girls. What the fuck? Come on. Stop that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. And we're going across the board here. It's every race. We're all guilty. I'm calling all you motherfuckers out. But we do have to do a better job as parents. Is this the future we want? Bunch of fucking assholes. There's fucking hating on it. It's just this anger and being mean to other kids. It really is ridiculous. And they do need to have some respect for their elders, because I've seen it. They run their mouths and they're just trying to be cool. I get it. They got the girl they like and they're around them and they got to fucking impress them, right? You've seen them at the gas station. And the girl giggles, oh, he's so funny. He's a cocksucker and a fucking asshole, but he's so funny. But I get it. That's who the girls liked when I was in high school. That's why I had a lot of girls after me, because I was kind of an asshole like that. A lot of chicks wanted me because I was, I had that edge to me. They would be like, oh my God, I think he likes me. I think he looked at me. Scummalicious, because I can't believe that crazy on the edge maniac likes me. I'm kidding. I was stuck in the fucking friend zone. Oh, I like you. You're so nice. And I just want to be friends because you're funny and kind of cute. Kind of cute and funny. You're such a good friend. That's the worst for a dude. But thankfully for me, I didn't have no fucking emo shit to listen to and fucking get retarded about. Sorry to use that word. But seriously, you know what I listened to? If some chick fucking irritated me, oh, really? I'm putting an Iron Maiden the fucking trooper, bitch. Say something. I'm gonna be listening to a little Armored Saint. Long before I die, bitch, I ain't gonna be thinking about you. No mo. That's how I said it. No mo. I'm trying to sound all like Harvey Keitel, my uncle. He really is my uncle. It's a long story. I'll get into that some other time. But anyway, youth of today. I still have faith in you. Okay, I'm not hating on all of you. Just about, I don't know, 65% of you. That's probably me. But we do got to do better. All of you. And you can do it. I got faith in you. Quit being so fucking angry and mean. I'm not saying everybody has a great home life. They don't. We know this. But a lot of you do. Wake up, eat a big bowl of fucking cereal with a ton of sugar in it. And a lot of you are drinking coffee too. You don't need to be drinking coffee at that age. Wait till you're 20. And then you go to school and drive in your nice car, or your friend with her nice car or his nice car picks you up, and you don't have it as bad as you think you do when you're down and out, because that fucking person you're talking to is being a douche or a cunt or an asshole, right? Boy, I used that word twice, and I do apologize for that. I have a daughter and a mother. I just don't like using that word, but let's do better, okay? And do me a favor. Just start listening to better music. It has a lot to do with it. You listen to a lot of shit music. I'm kidding. Just a different generation. We all have different tastes, but let's make America great again. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I know that was probably pretty bad, but a lot of good kids here. We do. I know we do. It's just we need the rotten kids to be better. That's all I'm saying. All right? Grow the fuck up. You can do it. I have faith in you. All right. Actually, feel better. Thank you. All right. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.